Hey everybody, it is 9:32 right now and time to talk about your best you. And boy, we have somebody that definitely has the best going on right now.
Absolutely. So excited to have Bailey Hodson back in studio with us. Of course, Miss Greater Des Moines, who is getting ready to leave on a pretty big trip here pretty soon. Believe it or not, we're getting so close to what?
Miss Iowa.
Miss Iowa
Miss
competition. So a little bit more than a week away.
Yeah.
All the preparation, everything you've been doing leading up to this moment. Take us through that and talk about what's coming up here very soon.
Oh my goodness. So everything I've been preparing for is the Miss Iowa competition. So I have won my local title that gets me into Miss Iowa. So the state competition of Miss Iowa is huge. So I leave in like a little over a week and I'm super excited to. So we spend the week doing service projects and stuff, kind of getting to know the Davenport area, and then we will do the competition aspect of it and see who will take the title of Miss Iowa and go on to compete for Miss America.
How many competitors will you have?
There's 20, including myself, so.
Yeah, it'll be an amazing experience that we're excited to hear about. But you've been on before because you have a pretty amazing platform that you're part of, anti-bullying.
Correct.
And you've now taken that to the next level and have published your first book about this. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so my new book is the ABCs, Accept Others, Be Kind and Care for All. And I wanted to write a book that basically was what I go to schools and talk about, but was a little bit more engaging for the K-5 level that the students could kind of look at and kind of get them more engaged, and they could look at pictures and they could kind of hear the message more deeper than me just standing in front of them and lecturing. So I wanted to take that message that I go and just plop it into a book, and that's exactly what I did. So
do you think it's important to get this message to kids at that age?
Oh, absolutely. It starts so early, and especially in the I get asked all the time to come to like elementary level schools and talk, because that's really where it starts, and that's really where they need to hear that message of being kind to others.
But you've taken your platform to a whole nother level. It's one thing to have a platform and have something you believe in when you're running for one of the pageants, but you make sure you're available. You go out to schools and you tell your story and talk to the kids, but now taking it to a whole new level of a book. Why was this such a passion for you?
I just really wanted to make sure that I was available at all times. I know that, you know, I'm a full-time college student, so I'm not available to go and talk at schools at all times, so I wanted to make sure that the book was there at all times in classrooms and homes so that they could read it and hear my message when I wasn't present to speak it and to hear it. And so, you know, my most common strategy that I go to schools and speak about is in the book, so that they can learn about it when I'm not present and kind of be able to learn it and, you know, be able to then apply it in schools and at home, wherever they are able to apply it when I'm not there to teach it to them.
Why is anti-bullying such a passion of yours?
So I was bullied when I was in...
You were?
Yes, when I was in high school. And so for me, I wanted to... I pretty much had either an option to let it get to me and to let what they said define me, but I wanted to go above and beyond, and I wanted to help others to not feel what I felt. And I wanted to rise above that, and I wanted to be able to share the message and educate others on how they can overcome it. It's one thing to go to schools and stand in front of the students and be like, hey, I overcame bullying, here I am in a crown and sash, and they can either believe that, or I can help teach them actually how to overcome it, because it's one thing for me to stand in front of them and say that, but then it's one thing for me to actually be like, here's how we can do this, and actually help them and then practice it with them.
Give them the tools to succeed with this book.
Absolutely.
What do you hope is the takeaway? If they're not able to hear you speak, but they're able to pick up this book, what do you hope they get from this?
Learning the strategies. So ha-ha-so is the biggest strategy that I teach, and that's what's in the book. And so, you know, it kind of walks through what the ABCs are and kind of teaches them, you know, here's the lineup about what the ABCs does and what the program is, what I go to schools and teach, but then here's the ha-ha-so, and here's what you can learn from the ABCs, even though I'm not here to teach it to you. And I hope that they can learn the strategies themselves, and then they can apply that when they are experiencing bullying. And that's kind of what we do when I go to schools, is we learn the ABC, or the ha-ha-so and the ABCs, I guess. And then I teach the students like, okay, so here's a scenario. and how are you going to apply the ha-ha so? Because it's one thing to teach it to them, but then, you know, it's another thing to apply it. And that's kind of where it lags is, you know, they're like, okay, I just learned this, but now how do I apply it? And so that's so important for me to be able to be like, here's some scenarios, and now I want you to really like think about how are you going to apply this to the real life scenario of when I leave and this bullying actually does occur.
Now, these scenarios that you're talking about, are these ones that you personally had some experience with?
Some of them, yes, and then some of them, you know, my mom and my sister are educators, and I talk to them. Especially at the elementary level when I go to elementary schools and talk, because with technology and stuff nowadays, I haven't been in I wasn't in elementary school when, you know, I didn't have a phone in elementary school, and now kids do, and so I'm not up to date with, you know, what the bullying occurs as in elementary school and like what the students pick on each other and what they say, and so I kind of feed into them and see what, you know, goes on, and then I use those scenarios that happen. And
now, when you were being bullied, were you able to overcome being bullied, you know, at that time, or did it take you a little while after you left school?
It took me a little bit. I was able to kind of develop a little bit of like self-talk, which is one of the ha-ha so strategies, which is one of my favorites, and so I was able to kind of boost my self-esteem a little bit to get through at least the school day till I got home, and then I would cry myself to sleep, and it was really hard for me, but it took me a little bit of time after I got out of school to be like, no, I'm not going to let them break me down. I'm not going to, you know, live a life of, you know, depression and anxiety. I'm going to overcome this. I'm going to be completely different than what they said I was going to be. And so that's when I started running for Miss Iowa and, you know, came out with this social impact initiative, and I was like, I'm going to completely rise above this and show them that, you know, they are not going to define me.
Absolutely. Now, if people want to get their hands on this brand new book, how can they do so?
So it is on Lulu's, which is where I published it, but it will soon be available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble. So I'm super excited for that.
Oh my gosh, so everywhere. You're going to be able to pick this up. Unbelievable. What do you think is the biggest misconception about bullying? As someone who's able, you know, a beautiful woman who's able to stand up in front of a crowd with a crown on her head, what do you think people misconceive about bullying today?
Oh, I think a lot of people think that it doesn't happen. I think a lot of people think that, oh, people are just mean and you shake it off, you know, but bullying has to have repetition, and there has to have that, there has to be an imbalance of power. Those are the two main things, and so a lot of people don't realize that it's like it happens over and over again, and so it's not just being mean, it happens over and over and over again, and it's not something that you can just shake off and walk around like it didn't happen, and so that's the biggest misconception people have.
Absolutely. It's not exactly what you always think it might be out there. So it's good to have the tools in hand.
Absolutely.
And getting those tools in kids' hands earlier than maybe you think.
Absolutely.
Okay, so again, if people want to follow along your incredible journey, your story, especially as you head into the Miss Iowa pageant
next week,
what's the best way to get in touch with you or follow you?
My Facebook and my Instagram. So my Instagram is Miss GDM 2019, and my Facebook is just Miss Greater Des Moines, Bailey Hodson, and
follow along, and definitely in the next couple of weeks see all the amazing things that are happening. And again, if people want to pick up your book, learn how to get it maybe into their school systems, what's the best way to do so?
Absolutely. You can reach out to me through my email, and I can definitely hook you up with the link on how to purchase it right now, especially since it's kind of weird on how it's being sold right now.
It's
brand new.
Yeah, it is brand new.
It's brand new. All right,
good time to get set up for next year then.
Yes,
we're talking about the ABCs: accept others, be kind, and care for all. A brand new book by your Miss Greater Des Moines, Bailey Hodson, who's getting ready to potentially be our next Miss Iowa. Thank you so much. Fingers crossed. We wish you the best of luck. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Learn how to be a better you, and that's by putting a stop to bullying.
Absolutely.
You're watching